Alright, let's talk about real-life cooking. Busy weeknights. Staring into the fridge, energy low, budget even lower. You want something that tastes incredible, warm and satisfying, but the thought of a mountain of dishes makes you want to order takeout. This is where the magic happens. I'll show you how to make a complete chicken and rice dinner in one pan, about $3 a serving. It's a game changer. The beauty is simplicity and efficiency. Before we start cooking, let's get our ingredients lined up. This is mise en place, everything in its place. For one generous serving or two small ones, you won't need much. One boneless, skinless chicken breast, or a couple of chicken thighs, about 8 to 10 ounces. Thighs for flavor and moisture. Breast works great too. 1 cup long grain white rice, 1 small onion, finely chopped, 1 clove garlic, minced, 1 cup chicken broth, or water plus half a teaspoon chicken bouillon or a cube, half a cup frozen peas, or a mixed vegetable blend, 1 tablespoon neutral oil, vegetable or canola, olive oil is also great, half a teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, half a teaspoon paprika, for color and subtle smoke. If you only have brown rice, you can use it. It needs more liquid and more time. Add an extra half cup broth and simmer 20-25 minutes longer. Got leftover cooked chicken? Perfect. Shred or dice it. Stir it in at the end, right after the peas. Then it's a 5-minute meal. Try drained diced tomatoes, or saute mushrooms with the onions. Not a chicken fan? Brown smoked sausage, or pan-fried firm tofu with vegetable broth and a plant-based protein. Cooking should feel like a rhythm, a simple dance of steps that leads to a delicious result. I've broken this recipe down into a 5-step plan that is absolutely foolproof. Follow these moves, and you'll nail it on your first try. The first step is all about the prep. We call this the setup. Get everything ready before you even turn on the stove. This simple habit separates chaos from a smooth, enjoyable kitchen. You'll feel like a pro when everything you need is at your fingertips. Step 2. Browning the chicken. This is a critical move. Not cooking through, just searing on high for a golden crust. Those brown bits on the pan? That's fond. Pure gold. Fond becomes the backbone of the sauce. Step 3. Aromatics and rice. Lower heat, gently cook onions and garlic. Then add uncooked rice and toast it. Step 4. Add liquid. Bring it to a simmer and return the chicken to the pan. Then we cover the pan and lower the heat to gently simmer. Finally, step 5, the finish. After a brief rest, we'll fluff the rice, give it a final stir, and serve it up. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Start by cutting your chicken into uniform, bite-sized pieces about 1 inch each. This ensures they cook quickly and evenly. Pat them dry with a paper towel. A dry surface is key to getting a great sear. Place a large skillet with a tight-fitting lid over medium-high heat. Add your tablespoon of oil and let it get hot. Oil should shimmer slightly. Carefully place the chicken pieces in the pan in a single layer. Don't overcrowd it. Cook in batches if you must. Let the chicken sear for 2 to 3 minutes without moving it. That's how you develop that beautiful brown crust. Flip the pieces and cook for another 1 to 2 minutes, then remove them to a plate. Lower the heat to medium. If your pan looks dry, add another small drizzle of oil. Toss in your chopped onion, cook, stirring occasionally, for about 2 to 3 minutes until it softens and becomes translucent. This is your next layer of flavor. Add the minced garlic, paprika, and a dried herb. Cook for just 30 seconds more, stirring constantly until you can smell the garlic. Be careful not to burn it. Immediately add the uncooked rice, coat every grain in oil and aromatics, and let it toast for about 1 minute. Pour in your cup of chicken broth and scrape up all those delicious browned bits from the bottom. This is deglazing. Concentrated flavor released into your dish. Add your salt and pepper, give it a stir, and bring to a gentle boil. Return the seared chicken and any juices. Nestle the chicken into the rice mixture so it's partially submerged. Turn the heat down to the lowest setting and place the lid securely on. Let it simmer undisturbed for 15 minutes. Don't peek. After 15 minutes, lift the lid. Scatter frozen peas over the top and immediately put the lid back on. Let it cook another 3 to 5 minutes until the rice is tender, liquid absorbed, and the chicken is cooked through. A meat thermometer should read 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 75 degrees Celsius, in the thickest piece of chicken. Every step has a purpose. The rice absorbs savory goodness from the chicken, the aromatics, and the broth. You're almost there. The timer has gone off. The aromas filling your kitchen are incredible. But don't dig in just yet. Turn off the heat. Let the covered skillet stand for 5 to 10 minutes. This resting period is not wasted time. It's the final stage of cooking. Residual steam will continue to gently cook the rice, ensuring every grain is tender and fluffy. Moisture redistributes evenly, preventing mushy or dry spots. This patient pause is the secret to restaurant-quality rice. It's what separates a good dish from a great one. Once rested, time for final touches. Remove the lid and admire your work. Gently fluff the rice with a fork. Add a little extra richness or brightness if you like. Stir in a small pat of butter or squeeze fresh lemon juice over the dish. Taste and adjust seasoning. Another pinch of salt if needed. Fresh crack of black pepper. Now for the best part, serving. Spoon a generous portion into a warm bowl or onto a plate. This meal is complete and satisfying on its own. Want to dress it up? Sprinkle parsley or chives, add a dash of hot sauce, or serve a simple green salad alongside. Even the simplest recipes can have a few tricky spots, so let's cover some kitchen wisdom to guarantee your success. Cutting small, uniform pieces ensures every bite is juicy. If your chicken comes out dry, you might be overcooking it during the initial browning stage. Remember, just sear it. Using a meat thermometer takes out the guesswork. 165 Fahrenheit, 75 Celsius. Never be afraid to use tools that make you a better cook. The rice is the heart of this dish. The number one problem is rice that's either crunchy or gummy. If it's crunchy, it needed more liquid or time. Add a quarter cup of hot broth or water. Lid back on. Simmer 5 to 10 minutes. If it's gummy, you likely used too much liquid or stirred while simmering. Keep the lid tight and resist stirring. Let the steam do its work. A heavy-bottomed skillet like cast iron or sturdy stainless distributes heat evenly and helps prevent burning. If onions or rice stick and burn, the heat is too high. Turn it down. Every stove is different. Get to know yours. Non-stick is a forgiving option too. Cool leftovers quickly and store properly. Into an airtight container and into the fridge within 2 hours. Keeps up to 3 days. Reheat in a skillet with a splash of water or broth, cover, and warm over medium-low to re-steam the rice. Avoid reheating more than once. So, why should you make this dish right now? Tonight. Because it solves the dinner dilemma. It answers the question of what's for dinner. Fast, easy, affordable, incredibly satisfying. This isn't a project meal for a lazy Sunday. This is your Tuesday night hero. About 35 minutes, start to finish. It respects your budget with inexpensive pantry staples and never sacrifices flavor for speed. It's an invitation to enjoy cooking. A simple, rhythmic process that's genuinely enjoyable. It's endlessly adaptable. Add chili flakes, use oregano with a splash of tomato. Swap peas for corn, chicken for sausage, white rice for brown. Once you understand the technique, sear the protein, toast aromatics and rice, simmer with liquid, you can create dozens of meals. Step into your kitchen tonight. Pull out that skillet. Grab that onion, that rice, that piece of chicken, and see how stress-free this is. Enjoy the simple, profound pleasure of a good meal cooked well. You've earned it.